The nutrient requirements in feeding of beef cows. The cow-calf operation is one cow per calf per year. It's exclusively on pasture and cheap feed, so to be profitable, the aim for calving is between February and April. The length of the calving period of the herd is maximum 2 months. The weaning is in October or November. The first calving is at 24 months when the cow weighs 550 kilograms. The aim of the body conditioning score is to be between 5 and 6. The only ribs that can be seen should be 12 and 13, and the outline of the hip and pin bone is also visible. The optimal body fat is 19%. If the body conditioning score is lower, the calving period is prolonged, there's calving difficulty, which is dystocia. Calves are weaker with a slower growth rate because there's less colostrum and less milk available. If the body conditioning score is too high, the rebreeding interval increases and the calf is likely to be overweight. The increase in energy requirement also increases the cost. The cow is fattier due to causes increased leptin, which causes steroid synthesis, which causes embryo mortality. The body conditioning score is controlled at calving, weaning, and 60 to 90 days before calving. The yearly cycle. So there's 4 phases. Period 1, this is calving. It happens between February and April. It's 80 days long. It's from birth to rebreeding. The lactation period, so the energy is for maintenance. The NEM is about 23 to 24 mj per kg of dry matter plus 50%. The milk production is 6 to 10 litres a day. You give 10 to 15 kilograms of forages a day, like hay, straw, and silage. You give 1 to 2 kilograms of concentrates a day, barley, corn, and oat, which is a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio. And the aim is to increase the body conditioning score before rebreeding. The crude protein is highest at 11 to 13% of total dry matter. The period 2, this is from May to June. It's 125 days long. This period is from rebreeding to weaning. The suckling and early pregnancy happens here. The energy is at maintenance plus 20%, and the gestation period is 128 days long, and they're fed on pasture and supplemented as required. The crude protein decreases from 9 to 11% of total dry matter. And the calf, it weighs 35 to 40 kg when born. It's weaned at 6 to 7 months. The September to October, it weighs 240 kilograms. Creep feeding is done gradually until fed 2 kg of solid feed a day. The concentrates are oat, barley, and you do not give corn. After weaning, the bulls are fattened and the heifers are used for rebreeding. Period 2, this is until weaning. It's September to October. It's 110 days long. Until the dry period. There's no lactation, the lowest energy requirements, and they're fed on a maintenance diet. They're fed on pasture and supplemented with corn stable and protein. The crude protein is at 7 to 9% of total dry matter. Period 4, this is till January, and it's 50 days long. The fetal development is intense. The energy is maintained at 20%. The TMR is forages and concentrates. There's no pasture or corn stable. And vitamin A's are supplemented for fetal growth. And the crude protein is 8 to 10% of the total dry matter.